it's time to go check another Lego store off the list, and for this one we're heading over to the beautiful city of Barcelona. It's currently about 5 o'clock in the morning. Might be able to tell I'm pretty tired, but we're gonna head out to Barcelona for a couple of days, so I thought I'd take you with us and show the beautiful Barcelona Lego store. I've heard good things, I've seen good things, so hopefully it'll live up to expectations. So yeah, it should be a fun couple of days. I'm gonna go grab myself a coffee to get me started, and let's get on with the travel montage. Second coffee of the day. So our journey was going pretty smoothly until our taxi actually broke down before it even picked us up, so that wasn't ideal, but we found another one, hopped in and made our way over to the hotel. Okay, so we just got to the hotel. We haven't really unpacked yet. You can see we kind of just dumped everything here because it's kind of late and we're going to head into the centre of Barcelona to go to the Lego store. So let's quickly hop in our Uber. I think we've got to run down. I think it's just arrived, so yeah, we better get on our way. But yeah, we're going to head down to the Lego store, check it out, probably do a little bit of shopping, come back here. I think there's a big football game on tonight, so I'll probably watch that somewhere in a sports bar. But yeah, should be fun. Okay, I think we're at the place where the Lego store is. I think first we're going to grab some food because we haven't eaten since about 8 o'clock this morning. So yeah, we're going to grab some food and then we'll check out the Lego store. Of course, we had to try out some of the authentic Spanish cuisine, so we went with the Subway, really pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone with this first snack. But we headed back over to the Lego store now, and it really was one of the best looking Lego stores I've ever seen. Some of the builds inside of there were amazing. Some of the sculptures, some of the sort of designs that are iconic to the Barcelona skyline and the Barcelona sights that you can see throughout the city were amazing. I loved this palm tree with this Barcelona mural on it. We had loads of different fun things on the walls. I think it looked really, really good. But of course, there were loads of other cool things to see, like the new X-Wing on display. I think this looked really cool on display in the center of the store. They were also building the Camp Nou, which is Barcelona's stadium, which is really cool. I wonder whether they build one of these every day and then sell them or something, because it was quite a coincidence they were building this on the day we went in. But I headed over to the minifigure build factory, built up a couple of cool minifigures which were really fun to do. I've been meaning to get some of these torsos for a while. Then we went over and checked out the giant pick-a-brick wall. Now this was pretty sizable, so yeah, there was a decent selection of pieces, nothing too crazy on here, but I managed to fill myself up a couple of cups, so this was pretty fun. You know, you can't go to a Lego store without getting a couple of pick-a-brick cups at the very least. So yeah, there were some really, really decent pieces on here, but nothing too out of the ordinary. We'll go over this a bit more when we get back home. Then I went through and looked at a few more of the sets that they had on display. I really love this Land Rover, definitely got to pick this up sometime. They had the Razor Crest over here on display with this cool magnifying glass. However, the Mando fig was missing a couple of pieces, and a few other pieces have been scabbed from this set as well, which is a bit funny. But I left the Lego store with a reasonably small haul today and checked out a few more of the sites around Barcelona. Some of the city is absolutely beautiful. I really would recommend going if you haven't, or you have a chance to go. Definitely go. It's one of the most beautiful cities I've ever been to. We're even considering potentially living over here. But yeah, we then headed to this really incredible indoor kind of aquarium slash rainforest thing. Definitely would recommend going here. I'll put a little pop-up on screen saying exactly the name of this place, but it's really, really cool. There were some amazing fish, and of course and loads of other turtles and caiman and stuff like that. It was a really good experience. We also headed over to Barcelona's stadium, Camp Nou, that we saw being built in the Lego store earlier. This was fantastic. As a football fan, it was really cool to come and see this iconic stadium. Sadly, there weren't any games on when we went, so it would have been lovely to go and see an actual game here, but it's a really cool stadium, really iconic. But yeah, we only spent a few days in Barcelona before it was sadly time to head home. Okay, so arriving back home, let's see what we picked up from the Lego store. So of course we got a couple of pick-a-brick cups, as well as some Builder minifigs, and with my second journey, I actually went ahead and bought a couple of Disney CMFs that I was missing. Pouring the cups out, let's take a better look at all the different pieces we managed to shove into those cups. Starting with the 1x4 plates in lilac, these are quite cool. I love these snot bricks here. These are the modified 1x1 bricks that are slightly taller than a brick with 2 studs on the side, super helpful. We also had a load of the 2x4 tan masonry bricks, some of these pink leaves, 1x2s in sand blue, loads of these smaller leaf elements in the regular green color. These are going to be super useful because I've got a load of the bigger leaves, but not many of the smaller leaves like this. I picked up an absolute ton of 1x1s in yellow, not really sure why, but they were great for like sort of markings and stuff and details in roads, as well as these black cheese slopes, which I'll probably find it useful one day. I got a load of sand green 1x1 bricks. For some reason then I also grabbed a load of tyre pieces. These will be useful for some sort of Embara plants or something potentially in the future. I don't really know what I'd ever use these for, but they're pretty cool nonetheless. And then finally we have these trans dark blue 1x1 cheese slopes and a load of 4x4 plates in green. These are absolutely perfect for building Mills plates in some sort of city. I organised all the pieces and we can get a better look at all the different quantities we got of all these pieces. I think my favourite piece from the order has to be the modified 1x1 bricks with the studs on the side. These are super useful in so many different scenarios. I mentioned before we got a couple of Disney CMFs. We got the Pinocchio as well as the Robin Hood. These were both ones that I didn't pick up in the previous haul when they first came out. Actually, I think I might have even got one of the Pinocchios, but I wanted a second one to make a Mario and Luigi and stuff like that because their nose is really unique. I don't know if we'll ever see this on a Lego minifigure again, so thought I'd grab one. And finally, here's the minifigures that I built earlier on the minifig build factory. I just used 3 different pairs of dual molded legs. We have loads of shields as well as some of the queen torsos from the castle. I got a witch hat, one of these purple plant pieces, and this massive strawberry cheesecake piece that my girlfriend wanted me to add. And then of course there's a couple of random faces. But that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy this vlog of the Barcelona Lego store. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.